See here, Mariachi, good day. I'd like to ask what I need to do to become an educational psychologist. I'm a first year education student. So here we go again. Lots of educational psychologists.
Yeah, so now I can give you some career information. To become a career educational psychologist, you need, generally speaking, you need two things. You need a degree in education or a PGCE. So you need an education qualification, and you need then a psychology qualifications or enough credits for psychology education. So you either major in psychology and then do a PGCE, or you do education and make sure that psychology is a major for you up to your 3rd or 4th year level. Then what you need to do is you need to apply for your educational psychology honors and then for your educational psychology masters. So once you get your masters, you need to do an internship for a year. And then you need to apply and write the board exam. And once you pass the board exam, then you qualify to become an educational psychologist. Just a side note, so for everybody that's interested in studying psychology, it's very, very important to know that the bottleneck happens in your honors and your masters year. So I don't know the exact statistics, but out of everybody that starts studying psychology, only a very few, if you look at every honors or masters group, I think every field, so in psychology, in South Africa, we have about 4 fields, 4 types of psychologists. So we have research psychologists, so they don't necessarily do therapy, they do the research. We have counseling psychologists, educational psychologists, and clinical psychologists. So there's also quite a lot of stigmas around the 3. So, but basically, we can all do the same thing, except we specialize in a little bit more niche innuendoed area. So all 3 can do therapy. All 3 can work with adults. It's just educational psychologists specialize more in pathology and things that have to do with learning and development over a lifespan. A counseling psychologist works more with enhancing personal functioning. So, and then a clinical psychologist specializes a little bit more in, for instance, more working with pathology. But like I said, all 3 can do, according to our scope of practices, do the same work. It's just we have a little bit more innuendos. So, but all 3, you require a master's degree at a accredited institution, and you have to do then an internship and write a board exam in order to pass. So make sure that you accommodate your plans to know that there's a bottleneck, and that you take it for a fact that there's a low probability of getting into it. So by the time that you get to your honors and your masters, what they are looking for is life experiences. They're looking for empathy. They're looking for emotional intelligence. So make sure that the time that you have at varsity, you get out of your comfort zone to learn these skills, the emotional intelligence, the getting life experiences, and just maturity, and make sure that your academic marks are good enough. You need at least an average of 65, and think about how many people applied. So make sure that your marks are up to scratch.